Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Olaf in the jungle the easy way. First things first, you should pretty much always invade because of the Olaf Q toss. Unless they have some crazy stuff like an Ash Karthus, then Olaf invades are pretty much always a good idea. For your runes, you no longer really want to take Lethal Tempo on Olaf these days because Lethal Tempo got, in my opinion, over nerfed for melee champions, at least in the early mid game. So instead, you want to run for a Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand, Free Boots approach with attack speed 18 health. The Free Boots approach is important because Free Boots are faster than having to buy them yourself, plus you save a lot of gold. On top of that, the approach speeds you up whenever you slow the enemies with your Q or your teammates CC the enemies in any way. Got Green Jungle item for survivability with Ghost because Ghost is a shorter cooldown, and Synergize is way better with Olaf R because Olaf R doesn't go on cooldown as long as you keep autoing or using your E on enemy champions. For our build, this is a 68.97% win rate build. It is to go for Experimental Hex Plate, into a Ravenous Hydra because it heals you a lot, especially on activatable, into Sterix. All three of these items are baked around survivability, healing, and Olaf's ultimate. Experimental Hex Plate is incredibly valuable on one-dimensional R champions like Olaf and Nocturne. And that's what we're going to be taking advantage of. It gives us every stat we need, plus a way lower cooldown on our ultimate, 30 ultimate ability haste. When we're farming, we want to throw our axe short so we can pick it up easily like this. And we're just going to keep doing that. It's about the same clear speed to go E level 2 or W level 2. The main difference is Olaf gets more attack speed and lifesteal the lower on health he is. So the lower health you are, you basically clear faster. So E level 2 tends to be slightly faster, slightly less healthy than W level 2, I find. And if your E does last hit something, it refunds the health cost. Pull him out with Q. Could use that a little bit sooner. Auto W. Trying to get to the axe. Olaf has a very short auto range at 125. It's as low as it gets for melee characters. Although he does have high base movement speed at 350. So the high base movement speed synergized with the free boots extra 10 movement speed makes him feel pretty fast for someone who has generally considered one of the worst overall mobilities in the game. I mean, his R is only a 1 second speed up for Pete's sake. That's why you need Ghost. Ghost will last 15 seconds, so synergizes really well with what we're trying to do. We'll pull them out with Q. We see Shaco was just topside. We could try to do something bot here after I farm this. Auto into Q. You don't really need potion on Olaf for the most part. So we finished around 317, not bad for a full clear. I'll go ahead and use my oracles. Make sure everything's up to code. I'll ghost in from behind. Lucian's low. Yas needs to stay alive. Good win wall on his part. Got him with my Q. Here's Milio. Auto W reset into E. I literally lost track of Milio because I was tunneling so hard on the Lucian. I had no clue where Milio went. Don't want that minion to go to waste. Now he can backspend gold, get his health back. You never want to force your laners to stay in lane to finish pushing the wave when they're super low. Looks like Shaco's in the area. He just took bot scuttle. When I thought he was topside, so I guess he took top scuttle and ran straight to bot scuttle. What a turd bag. We'll wait for Tunneler. Tunneler's insanely strong. Loads of health and AD. Olaf does incredibly well against teams who are over-reliant on hard CC to win. So, for example, Maokai low damage, lots of CC. Galio low damage, lots of CC. Milio low damage, lots of CC. Shaco arguably low damage as well, with lots of CC through his box fear and his R fear. So they're going to have some trouble with us the more items we get. They're not going to be able to kill, so we'll be healing so much off of passive that you'll see. It is best to have an enchanter on your team, like a Lulu, Yuumi, Zillion, Soraka, someone who can help to keep you alive. Because Olaf can really do pretty much all the damage for his team, similar to a Master Yi. Like when you have a Master Yi on your team, you don't think, oh, we need Yon, Yasuo, Riven, we need a Syndra. No. So in League, there's some characters who can do pretty much all the damage output for their team. You just need to empower them. Shaco's going to his topside camps. He hasn't actually backed yet, but he's having successful ganks off of essentially no gold spent. I really should take these, but I think my laner's going to crap his pants because he's going to get a few of these if I don't touch him. whenever your laners die, they get extremely territorial over their minions. So even though I could get 6 minions and it only costs him 2, it'd be bad manners enough for him to potentially troll us, so we're not going to do that. But if you are like in a team play environment, like you're playing competitive 5s or something, then yeah, I should have taken those. I'd give me the faster level 6 and we could have a better drag fight. Boop. All right, we've got our axe. We'll head over for drag. We'll be hitting a level 6 around 7 minute 30 or around 7 minute. Pretty standard for jungler, 7 minute 30 or later. So we're hitting a fast one here because I've been farming so heavily. I'd rather not take it while my bot lane's missing though. And checking his camps real quick. I have nothing else up. I could have potentially gone for grubs. Auto QE. Hold on to my W. It's a longer cooldown. It's a good bait tool, this shield. You typically, when you're in a life and death situation, you save W for last to bait them to overstaying on you. Yeah, Shaco's top side. Got his wolves. We could get in on Milio here. Milio's in a really bad spot. Get him with a Q, auto E, auto Q. Notice how I went to pick up my axe. It's okay not to chase for a moment if it's to pick up an axe, because the slow on it's that good. Run him down, auto E reset, E outranges our auto. So if we can reach him with an auto, we can reach him with an E. E and W are both auto resets. W is more of a true auto reset. Yone's thrashing this kid. Yeah, Yon is thrashing him. Killed him and he's invisible. Lethal tempo, although it is a lot weaker in the early and mid game, it's still Yon and Yasuo's kind of go-to keystone where they're forced to take it. If you have an ability that directly scales or has some kind of weird synergy with attack speed, I think both their cooldowns on their Q or something is affected by it to where they're kind of forced to still take it. That's why Yon and Yasuo also both thrush Berserkers, because it's one of the highest attack speed items you can get for the price. Alright, there's drag. I do have R. Skinking top or mid will be pretty easy for us at this point. Galio no dash. If he stays, I'll just run out with Ghost and kill him. Alright, he didn't stay. Good for him. He made the right move. Wow, that didn't hit the big one. Auto W. Auto Q. I can head over bot side. You see they're pushing a fat wave. We already know this is going to come into our laners here. I have Ghost, Lucian no boots. He has no boots. Lucian 335 base movement speed, Milio 330. I'm faster than both without even using Ghost. Just got to come up from behind. Yasuo went in way too early. Scaring them away, I guess. Shaco's hovering. I don't want to dive this. It's too dangerous. I'm sitting almost on a full item as well, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Can almost get experimental on Hexplay after Krug's red buff. Might be able to afford it here. I think we will. Shaco goes mid. Yon gives up shutdown, is what it is. We could keep playing Draxel win con. Although Olaf is decent at the grubs, at the end of the day, he tends to struggle against top lane split pushers to where Olaf isn't generally considered a split pusher because of that. So for example, the Jax auto block is a huge issue for him. Or just Teemo mobility, you can't really get to Teemo, he just runs away. Nasus is a weird one because Olaf actually kind of beats Nasus. But for the most part, Olaf's actually considered more of a team fighter, especially as a jungler. You're not going to be really the same level as the top laners as jungler. Other than hitting level 3 the fastest, jungle is typically always behind a level or 2 compared to top or mid. Like you see here, Yon's up 2 levels on me. Their top, who's behind, do nothing, low CS, right? He's a level up on me right now, but we have 2 kills, 2 assists, and even more last hits than him. Part of that is due because he doesn't have to last hit to get XP. He can just stand there. They're obviously on these right now. He pathed right into it. Yon wasn't even mid, so he's not ganking mid. Oh, got him with the Q. Got him with the E, Q, R. Auto W. I W'd early just for the attack speed. It's obvious that they're going to try to get away. They don't have any kill pressure on me, and I'm just trying to do as much damage as possible. Oh, obviously the Galio should not have R'd in there. That was really troll. can pull them out a little bit. So we want to try to hit them all with the same axe. You see, I can't even get into the pit, dude. They're literally blocking me. Because if you attack the one on the edge like this, then you can Q through the whole thing. Auto W reset. Nice. I do not have R, although this Maokai is trolling. He just went in. I'll ghost for it, get him with the red buff auto into Q, or just rock Q, auto E, auto W reset. Nice, we'll take it. We'll go ahead and launch a Q through the whole wave. Help her push it fast. I can back for experimental hex play, although I'm already here on my blue buff. We see the Shaco's bot side. We could head over into his jungle real quick, actually. Wouldn't mind that at all. Auto into Q. Auto E. I'll head over for the Raptors. He's going full assassin. That's going to be terrible versus us, because I plan on getting plated anyways against the Lucian Shaco. Maokai, Galio, Emilio are all low damage, so their team's damage output is roughly 70% physical, even though 3 of them are magic damage versus only 2 physical. Dragon up in 50. I want to make sure I've already backed for that. It's going to be kind of important. They saw me on their minions, but they're all on the other side of the map. They can't punish this very well. Olaf, or the Maokai, clearly isn't paying attention because he's still pushed up. I could kill this real quick, reset, and be a little late to drag, I suppose. He has Frozen Heart. Never, ever build Frozen Heart versus Olaf or Master Yi. You can't slow Olaf or Master Yi attack speed when they're on R. Auto E, auto Q, auto W. Nice, nice, nice. And we'll reset. Like I said, we'll be a little late to drag. That's all right. I am okay with that. Got experimental hex plate. We'll push plated into our sweet, sweet Ravenous Hydra. The Tiamat's pretty gosh darn terrible. You don't need AoE clear on Olaf because of his Q, unlike Warwick. So with Ravenous Hydra, I find Vampiric or Caulfield's First is better because the Tiamat activatable is literally less damage than your auto attack, and you have to stand still to use it. So it's like a really awkward, crappy auto reset that's not really worth using 99% of the time. So yeah, when you're building Ravenous on Olaf, just don't rush Tiamat early if you have the option. Go for Vampiric. They've all spawned in. They have plenty of time to get over here. I think Shaco's going to come bot. Bot lane's pretty killable. I guess we're chasing Lucian. I'll let Brand chase from that way. I'll cut him off this way. Oh, wait, cool. My champion path right. I didn't want him to. Nice. Whatever. I'll take drag. Lucian's tier 2 boots and a full item. Holy moly. Lucian's more gold spent than Yasuo. Yasuo has to be sitting on a small fortune right now. Shaco's not going to come out for this. We have the 80 attack speed health from our item, and we get a bunch of movement speed and attack speed for 8 seconds after using our ultimate. It helps us stay on top of them. That's why it's Olaf's highest win rate item at the moment. At least highest win rate first item rush. Only downside is the item doesn't give you healing directly. Only indirectly through more 80 attack speed to synergize with life still on passive. I hit something there, I'll go for this. I could take the enemy's camps when I can. You don't generally do this early game on Olaf because he can't jump over walls. He has very little escape potential. RWE, it's this one. Oh wow, I attacked the wrong one for too long. I actually lost that, that's crazy. 700 from Galio, only 1500 from Shaco. Do the math, we essentially healed for 400 or 500 there. Part of it's because the Galio R does give damage reduction, but you can kind of tell which Shaco's the fake one pretty quick. If you feel like you're doing way too much damage, it's the fake one. I think the fake one takes twice as much, or 50% more is what it is. Go ahead and get another point E. Grab double longsword and push out for Herald. Their big win condition here is they honestly don't have one, I don't think their comp's that good. Even if we didn't have Olaf against all their low damage, high CC characters. Well, maybe their comp would actually be good if Shaco went AP and then their top laner was an AD character. I don't think AD Shaco's that good right now. The person tanking Herald or Baron does half damage. Maxing your E first is nice because your autos put it on a lower cooldown. So every point you get into it makes it feel exponentially shorter. Especially as you get more attack speed. There's my green jungle item. We're a bit tankier now. It is 180. That's pretty decent. It's like 400, over 400 gold value, close to 500 gold value. I'll ghost this guy down. R into him. E. Auto W. Ah, couldn't do it. Too much damage. Might get some assists here though. Lucian's a full item. I'm a full item. Shaco's 2.5 full items, so you can kind of see why that didn't turn out. Funnily enough, Lucian actually ended up doing more damage than the 2.5 item Shaco there. I'm dead, so I can't even use the Herald. That stinks. Jag up in 150. I'll full clear from top to bot. We don't even want to take inhib this early. It's too early. Baron doesn't spawn until 20-minute mark. Since we don't have an enchantress, I need to get at least 2-3 full items if I'm going to run in 1v3. Their only heal cut's truly the Shaco Ignite right now, or if I'm autoing Maokai because of the Bramble. Bramble and Thornmail are one of the worst heal cut items ever. Because you have to auto them for it to heal cut you. So if I literally don't auto him, he can't even apply it. And in a team fight, why would I focus him? You actually see that so much though. Frozen Heart's really strong right now, so loads of people are building it regardless of what they're playing against. It's really, really bad though against Olaf or Yi. The attack speed slow does nothing, and Olaf and Yi both have true damage. Auto into E. Bran Yasuo in a weird spot. They're going to get ran down here, I guess. We might actually be able to do something here, even with Yasuo Dad. Down with the Q. Auto W-E. I did use my W a little early. Get him with an E. Into an auto. He timed out my frickin' R. That sucks. I'll get him with an E. Save my W. Auto W. And yeah, you see how they're just kind of kiting me out and playing around their cooldowns? That is the biggest issue with Olaf when you do not have your ultimate. Even these weird awkward tanks can kind of kite us out. They just run away. Olaf has 125 auto attack range, so you can only get in so many autos as they turn away from you. Finally have full Ravenous. That'll make a huge, 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 huge difference. The ability haste, 80, the life steal, and then plus the activatable is 100. It applies 150% of your life steal. Like life steal at 150 potency. They didn't even write percent. So 150 potency, I guess that is a trademark term. It's kind of like saying flim flam or giblets. It doesn't really mean anything. 150 what? What does it mean? 150 times stronger? Oh man, that's a lot. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably 150%. Oh, I didn't even get credit for it. Feels bad. Go ahead and lay Herald before it's too late, and I'll ride her on in, baby. Makes it go faster. It's fun. Good time for everyone. Gotta be careful not to hit it into a wall, or you'll waste the charge and damage your Herald. I do have my R for this. We're going once again. We can ride in again. Oh, never mind. I'll ghost this guy down. Almost had him. That's the crazy thing. I actually almost got the Lucian there. It's kind of close. 2 items, 2.5 Shaco. Oh man, having an enchantress would make this a lot easier for sure. Because if I could get an extra 300 shield or 400 health or something, I could wipe their whole team. Triumph healing would kick in. Obviously, Lucian wouldn't be there autoing me anymore, and who's gonna kill me? We almost have soul. We're gonna have soul seriously 24 minutes into the game. That's crazy, dude. 24 minutes. That is wild. It's going to be Earth Soul, too. That's a tough one to beat. Go ahead and clear up towards the Baron. I don't want to sit there and auto Maokai because I'll be heal cutting myself. So ideally, I'm hitting anyone but Maokai. Because I'm sitting there hitting and heal cutting myself while they're fed Lucian. Just blast me from the back line. I'll actually die that way because we don't have an enchanter. Now, if I was full build, it's a little bit different because I would have enough healing. And tank items don't scale that well to where I'd be tankier than Maokai is. But if I'm being heal cutted right now, I'm not actually tankier than he is. They know we're on it. I say we just turn and wipe them all. I'm getting hit by random nonsense. Ooh, there it is. Oh, Shaco auto did 1 billion damage. 329 and 1 auto there. 3 full items, very cool. Very cool, very nice. I think what we're going to do, this game's obviously going to end early. When we get Draxel, they're going to FF or we'll mow them down. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just run a part 2 and hopefully get an enchanter so you guys can see what it looks like on the other end. But this is a pretty good analog for what Olaf on a high damage team, no enchanter looks like, where you get focused down, you die in the fights. And yeah, you will die pretty much every fight on Olaf jungle. Olaf top's a little different. Olaf top can play the split a little bit better with level advantage. Builds full life still. Can do some wild 1v3, 1v4s. But Olaf jungle tends to be more reliant on something to peel for him. I don't remember if I even used my Ravenous in that fight. We want to hit a big application, essentially. Hit all 5 enemy champions. Heal back lots. We win this hard if we just fight it. There's just no one's even backing me up here as I land Axis. So my teammates are running away. They're scared with gold and level advantage. And Bran could have got his R in there and destroyed them. Galio didn't even have dash. There's just no, I don't know. Okay, there's the stun. Lucian burns R. We'll hit him with an E auto. I need to... Oh, that's the fake Shaco. I still have my R on. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Got him with a Q. I think I'm still ghosted. Nice. Alright, we just end here now. That was a really good fight for us. Focused the Maokai. The rest of their team couldn't get in. We were still on ghost duration as well. Got him with the axe. He's pushed off. And that's GG's. We'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this game was kind of short. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. This time we do have more of an enchantress support. We got the Q start looking for the invade. The rest of our team didn't really follow us. We have some vision with our axe here. We'll go ahead and just get down a word. Figure out what these guys are up to. I'll go start on my top side path for bot side. I'm not a huge fan of ganking top and mid in general this season because the thick walls they have now for mid and top respectively. It's much more consistent to gank bot. Of course, if the enemy laner is a giga pushed, it doesn't matter what lane it is, it's going to be easy to gank. Just on average, bot lane's easier because they slice this wall, so no matter which side, he can come up behind hyper consistently. We have Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand once again with Magical Footwear, Approach, Attack Speed 80, and Health. Li's not a bad matchup. Any champion that relies on CC is generally good for Olaf because of our R. Things like Master Yi and Tryndamere, who don't rely on CC and instead have ridiculous shred, those champions tend to be more problematic. And they do have a Tryndamere, so we'll see. But against the Nami and the Vi, we'll do just fine. We're seeing a lot more Vi these days, which is interesting to me. Because I don't think she's terrible or anything, but as a whole, she does feel a little bit underpowered in my mind. Boop. Got a point in our E now. Hit it with a Q, pulled into us. Hit it with E. The sooner you hit the enemy camp, or as soon as you hit the monster camp, the sooner your jungle item will start attacking them. You can clear a lot faster by initiating the camp sooner. E auto Q. Boop. So for here, for example, we ideally want to throw a max range one. Make sure it hits the big one at least. Doesn't have to hit both the small ones. Auto into Q. Auto into Q. And once again, auto into Q. Boop. Bop. Now we get a point in W. Make sure our Q hits the big one right around there. Auto E. Auto WQ. Once again. Oh, we want to pick that up. We'll toss it on over. So Vi did show up top early, so she probably 3-camped off red. Yep, that's exactly what she did. So she's going to go mid now. Or she's going to go into my top side thinking she can fight me, which would be crazy for her to do. So she just kind of faked, backed off, came back for the gank. She didn't get a kill out of it. I can evade her bot side. Even if she resets for longsword, I could still knock her down pretty good, just with the champion difference. Once again, you don't really want lethal tempo on Olaf. Ever since lethal tempo nerfs, it just feels pretty bad on Olaf. Conquer is better. You can stack with your Q spam and even your E. And he does some damage. I'll run straight into the invader out here. I don't believe they saw me. And he got first blood. Auto EW. Vi should show up and then I'll kill her with my red buff. Even if she has longsword, it won't matter. So she should be here. I don't think I can take blue fast enough because I don't have smite. So she'd be like right around here with base speed up. She's going to Q into it. Ideally, I mean, she doesn't hit me with Q. I mean, she should be here. She might do wolves first if she's weird. Do it with a Q auto E. Auto Q. I still have my W. Auto W reset. And you see the difference there, right? She has longsword. I don't have longsword. But she doesn't even come close to being able to kill us. That's Olaf for you. She is completely out of the game now. Most of the time you won't end up invading on Olaf due to his lack of mobility, but since she spam ganked, made herself visible on the map, it gave us an easy opportunity to invade even after doing a full clear ourselves. Like, sure, we could have done our blue side straight into her bot side when she showed top. That would also have been a viable. I was playing it ultra safe. I want to hit timely level 6. I'm down to back here. There's nothing to gank bot or mid. I used my ghost. I'm a-okay for resetting. Got a tunneler, got a longsword. We'll head on over. Vi's going mid once again. The longsword setup. And he should hit 6 first. Vi took some XP by being there, and he got killed. XP. Neither one of them has reset yet either. They both have... They're starting D-ring, so it's not as if they both backed and Ari was able to TP back and get more XP. And he hit 6 first, sure enough, gets the kill. I'm going to go take those Rift Grubs. I don't think they'll expect it. Ah, should have known. Shoulda, woulda, coulda known. Oh, she's doing it. I try to block it. We block it. Auto Q. We get her flash. That's kind of worth in a weird way. I'm sure she's saying the same thing though. You can just kind of go mess around with Ari for a little bit. We see exactly where Vi's at. I'll use Q. We land it. Into E auto. Auto W. I mean, she's almost dead there. We got her flash. Not horrible. We can take Raptors into drag or take Raptors Krugs, get 6. I'm fine with either of those options. Y shows top once again. I should invade her jungle off that. We skip the Krugs. Their bot lane shoving up. Kai'Sa's level 5, wow. Well, at least get our Gromp here. I do have Smite. Skadoosh. Auto E. Auto W. Alright, I am level 6. I have a feeling this is awarded though. Yeah, it is. They're reacting pretty slow to me being here though. They're dead. Go ahead and R into it. Auto EQ. We can't kill the Nami. Well, actually we could have if Lucian stayed on it. Would have been a bit of a limit test though. We should take drag off that even though I don't have Smite. We can take it pretty quick. Vi doesn't know that I don't have Smite. She's behind, I'm ahead. I'll hold on to my W. I don't need the shield. It is also an attack speed bonus, but I'd rather have it for if Vi shows up. Yes, sir. There it is. We need to just turn and kill her. I don't have Smite. We need to stop hitting it. She's being a nuisance. If I had Smite, it wouldn't even be like a question of do we hit it? Yeah, down she goes. That's exactly why you just stop hitting it like we did. She runs out of vision eventually, whether we're breaking our wards or she hits that stupid cone. She'll jump in thinking we're doing it, and then she dies. And if she never jumps in, that's fine. We'll just eventually take it. She's in a tough situation. It's one tough titty. She's going to go top. So Vi, she sees we don't have bot lane. She sees our top lane's push. Where's she going to go? She's obviously going to go top. Gotta wait for my bot lane. It's not warded. I have Ghost, but I don't have R up quite yet. Their bot lane backs off, so I'll go ahead and just go for my Krugs. Fine by me. Auto E. We want to pick up the Q. We're maxing Q first anyway, so it's doing most of the damage. Boop. Into another Q. Auto W. Trinimir's tier 2 boots, Vi no boots, Nami no boots. People aren't really prioritizing boots this game. And he could use some assistance here. I'll skip Raptors for now. It doesn't even give me a level up, so I don't get a whole lot out of it. Auto EQ. Auto R, auto W. I'm on Ghost. I'll just walk her down. Boop. Kept my R up. Vi figured she was going to die, so she's trying to slow down me and Annie. She walks away from Ahri. R's the Annie. Try to keep Ahri alive. Easily have time to take this blue auto W reset. I can nail it right here into the wall as long as it doesn't have enough distance to make it over. Makes it even easier to pick it up. I'll take this as well. Kind of need vision right here. She's about to be here too. If she's being greedy and thinking, oh, Olaf wouldn't have invaded, then she'll come. Otherwise, she's smart. She'll go for the grubs. She's still not here, so she must have gone grubs. Or okay, yeah, she went for Annie. I think Annie's trying to bait it a bit. Hey, Vi. I mean, she just literally didn't go in there. That's crazy. Auto. She smited in the Q. I'll just finish her off with the Q. Not bad. We'll play to the Annie. Good bait. She kind of played it slow. Baits are weird in League because to a viewer it seems so obvious. How could anyone fall for that? But when you're in game, especially when you're behind, everything starts to look like a good opportunity. And you look past the sketchiness of it because you're desperate. Auto W. That's exactly what happened to Vi there. That was hella sketchy. My R's up. I'm sitting on full item though. I could back for that. Let's see if this is warded. Sure enough it is. Let's see if this area is warded. I don't think it is. I do have R, but I kind of need to back for experimental on a hex plate. Trinimber's not very viable right now. I don't know what happened to that character, but you never really see anything good come out of him these days. I was looking at his jungle win rates. His jungle win rates seem fine, but it's top lane not so much. Probably just Malphite being so overpowered. Trin has to waste a ban on Malphite every single game. There's plenty of other hard matchups he's going to run into. And if he doesn't ban Malphite and the enemy team sees the Trin pick, they'll pick Malphite and beat him every single time. Malphite is honestly probably the best character in all of League of Legends. Even if he's not the best soloist or split pusher, with how consistent his lane phase is into level 6 domination for roams or team fights, he's ridiculous to deal with. Oof, there's the axe toss. E in the Q, auto W reset, auto EQ. Crossed it over. Auto into Q, down he goes. Cost me a smite, that's fine. Smite's not a big deal to use. I do still have R. Having speed up support's so nice with Olaf, Karma, Lulu, Yumi, Zillion. Some kind of speed up goes a long ways. Pull him out. So what we want to do is actually attack the one on the edge. Now these ones are lined up weird to where I can't actually hit them all. We'd actually want them to be like this. So then we, for example, we attack one on the edge and we can hit all three at the same time with an axe toss. And then we could walk over, pick it up, work it from the other side, walk back over, pick it up. You get the idea. All right. Oof, missed my Q. I'm about to finish my jungle item. I only need 3 more camps. Trin's still not a full item. I could probably kill him. I'd like to grab... We don't actually need red if I have Zillion with me. Zillion slow is good enough. Zillion can just go for double slow, spread them out. Oh, we're on a ward. This guy just knows. I don't know where he went, but he went somewhere. Oh well, we'll go for Herald. There's a ward all the way back there. Would like to get the red buff, whatever. They really want you to use 2 people to take Herald now because they make you do half damage against Herald if you're the person tanking it. Makes it take forever. Gotta hit it in the eye as consistently as possible to speed it up. I didn't count that, my goodness. One more eye hit. Nice. This game slowed down a lot. I don't know where any of them are. I gotta just run this chick down. Nope. I mean, maybe we could still pull it off. It's getting kind of high risk, though, for my taste. Riding the driver's seat. We can lay this over the wall if you hug it close. There's really no point. Got with a Q. Oof, I'm getting chain CC. I don't know why Zillion went inside Herald there. I might actually die here. Oof. Q auto. Oh, they killed me. Nice. That's perfect. Zillion R was about to end. That is perfect for me. And he's probably mad I took those minions. I'm just trying to heal, though. Vi's dead. We'll head over here. See if we can find something to chew on. There's a big bowl of nothing, though. Oh, she's screwed. I missed my Q, though. Oh, she has the Nami nonsense on her. Shoot. Darn it. Got a fat shutdown. Got 1,000 gold off of Annie there. They're back in the game, man. That was over 3 kills worth of gold. The score is really 6-14 now instead of 14-4. I don't have R. I want to reset. Spend my gold. I'm going to delay the Tiamat. Tiamat's so worthless. You have to stand still to cast it, and it does less damage than an auto attack, so not very good. R is a full item. I'm not going to be able to get in range here. Yeah, that sucks, man. They do a lot of damage. If I could land a Q there and if Zillion had R, I would have gone in, but it's kind of dicey. They got another shutdown on Annie. Alright, that's decent. Auto EW, Q auto. They're so greedy trying to reset like that. I'll stay push wave. I'll wipe their topside camps. They're completely back in the game gold-wise. The only person who even has a shutdown on our team now is me. They are not behind at all when it comes to gold. They lose this turret, I think. Kaisa hasn't spawned in yet. We still have time to take their topside camps. Vi's only one full item. And granted, I'm only one full item, but I'm Olaf. Auto W reset. This should be 2 red buffs. Once you take 2 dragons, it leaves a residual. I need to get it in bush, though. Don't want Vi jumping out, smiting it. There might be someone right here doing Krugs. Yep. He flashed. He's dead, though. Boof. Q into E. Goodbye. You can, when people are behind, they do the most predictable, desperate things. We already saw them topside. They were low on health. He's going to stay for Krugs thinking, well, why would anyone be over here? We're over here because we know they're behind and they're going to do desperate things. Or even though I said these guys aren't behind in gold, like mentally they're still behind because they've been losing the majority of fights. So he's going to do desperate things like that. Plus, he hasn't gotten a shutdown. He still has 0 kills. So he feels in particular behind compared to someone like Kaisa, who's been collecting shutdowns, who has 2 full items when she has less kills than me. When she has less CS than me. Because she has shutdowns, you know? That's how it is. I'm going to R into it. Nice. We're getting some healing. Auto E. I'm still on my R. Auto W. Nice. Nice. They did get the dragon, though. They absolutely got the dragon. Tryndamere is the same. Guys, this is my biggest complaint about jungle is even when enemy laners or even when laners underperform top and mid and you're playing fantastic and you're having a great game, look. Your Tryndamere who's 0-3, less CS, no kills, is the same level as us. Imagine if he had more CS than us, more kills, he'd be 2-3 levels up as the top lane. That is the general state of jungle. Still a fantastic role, but it feels incredibly unfair in comparison to top mid. I'm going to Ghost Q for this. Auto E. I'm going to hold on to my W for a moment. Auto W E. He backed off. He wasn't so sure what was going to happen next, I guess. I have a lot of attack speed since I'm low, so I'll stay for this. I have 1.8. And down their turret goes. Get all my health back too. That is an inhib. We'll take it. We can't do anything else. We already got the inhib. 20-minute mark. That's fine. We could just start Baron, honestly. I need to spend my gold. I'm not necessarily looking to stick around. Yeah, I'm going to get that guy out of here. Vi's going for a hill cut. That's not even as good as you think. We're someone like Olaf. Because I can just choose not to auto her if I really want to and hit somebody else ideally. We got Sterix. We bought 2 full items that back. We're on 3 items now. Kaisa is 3 full items. Riot, for the love of God. Nerf shutdown bounty. Less CS, less kills, less assists. Same gold spent as me. It's too much. It's far too much. Gotta remember to use activatable on Ravenous. Down with the Q, auto E. Down he goes. Tryndamere is really bad for team fighting, especially if he's behind. He's practically worthless. Tryndamere should be sitting on the split, but it's hard because Fiora can solo him since she's ahead. I could obviously solo him. Dude, he's trying to group. Trind's not a good champ for that. Throw out the Q, get him with the E. Didn't quite connect. I said we take Baron. We could run mid, take inhib, but we're already over here. 300 gold apiece plus bonus stats for us and our minions. In a perfect world, Zillion tanks here. It's kind of tricky to pull off, though, because he'll take a lot of damage. It's all because whoever's tanking does half damage is why. Dude, speed it up. The red's up in 50. I'll just go farm their bot side. To round off this build, typically you'd go for a Sundered Sky and a Bork. It's very solid. You could even pick up a Spirit Visage if they're incredibly magic damage heavy. Jackshow's not bad. Spirit Shogun's viable. Alright, here we go. I need to kill Kaisa. Oh, I didn't have the Zil R there. That sucks. I needed to focus Kaisa first, though, so that was my mistake. Even if Zil... I guess he got double CC'd by Nami there, probably. I focused Vi. She's got health and armor. Meanwhile, Kaisa, no health, no armor. She does a lot of damage. Bork would be amazing here because I have so much attack speed. Before Sundered, I wouldn't mind having Bork. Bork, Sundered are really good. Clips actually isn't bad on Olaf. Typically, you'd build that earlier if you really wanted it. You don't really go for Terminus on him because you already have true damage on E, and you don't actually have any magic damage output on him, so the dual penetration is kind of worthless. Cleaver's okay, Shojin's okay, Sundered's okay, Bork's okay. Not a huge fan of Death Stance, to be honest. I only do that if they're incredibly AD heavy, but they have plenty of magic damage, triple magic damage. Kaisa's kind of half and half right now with that build. Maybe a little more magic damage heavy, 67% magic damage on her. It's the Ari Nami magic. The only true physical is the Vi trend at the moment. I have R. If Ari doesn't have R, she's dead. I'm on Ghost. Auto E. Down she goes. Oh, I guess Kaisa's dead, so they lose by default here. Boop. Boop. Wow, the turret OP. Why do we have no minions? I've lost half my health to this stupid turret. Nope, over half my health. Let's have more attack speed now, I guess. Going for the Q, RN, use my Ravenous, auto E auto. Keep my R up perpetually as long as I'm in auto range on this guy. Hit him with autos or E. That's GG's. Absolutely. Hit him with the dance moves. Let's check out damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Looking at damage dealt against any champions, we were technically number 2 in the game. Not bad. And he did a lot that game. For damage taken, we took the most on our team, not most in the game. Self-mitigated, most in the game by quite a bit. If you count self-mitigated, we easily took the most in the game. And then for runes, high value. All in all, Olaf jungle is decent. He's basically a worse version of Master Yi. So if he's banned or already picked, but you wouldn't want to pick Olaf into Yi's the thing. So basically, if he's banned, Olaf's kind of like playing Yi, and he does play best with an Enchanter support, just like Yi does. Someone who can speed you up. If you enjoyed this Olaf video, let me know what champion you guys want to see next. My name is King Sticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.